Will we ever see the mammoth again? Or can we use genetic technology to save species that are on the brink of extinction today or are just being extinct like the last few years? That is only a tiny part of the genetic revolution and bioengineering revolution that goes on right now, but I think it's a very interesting part because it captures a lot of the questions of what is possible with today's science, what might become possible, and also, you know, the sort of stronger questions of, is this a good idea? Do we want this? Why do we want this? Why wouldn't we want this? What are the problems and what are the possibilities? The benefits of recreating a mammoth depends a bit on how you see it. One of the values of a recreated mammoth would be that it can recreate a whole ecosystem, that a released mammoth in the Siberian tundra might have positive effects in the environment where it is released. But I think some of the value in a recreated mammoth lies somewhere else as well. I think it lies in all of the things that we can learn from a process like this. We will learn so much about evolution and about genetics and about fetal development and embryology, and we will also, I think, by asking these tough questions, learn a lot more about ethics and about philosophy and what kind of society we want to live in. There are these amazing frozen bones and frozen bodies of mammoths being found in the tundra in Siberia. Their cells have decayed, so there's no live cells. So you can't clone a mammoth, you can't do the sort of cloning technique. What you can do is you can look at the DNA, and researchers have been able to sort of piece together the small pieces of DNA that are the result of that decay and create a genetic map of a mammoth. And what you can then do, what some researchers are doing, is looking at those genes and trying to find the mammoth genes. And then they take synthetic copies of those specific genes and put them into elephant cells. So the idea is to sort of mammothify an elephant, give an elephant mammoth traits. So far we're at the cell level. There are elephant cells with mammoth genes in them. But these researchers hope, and it's still a big question mark whether they'll succeed, but their hope is that they will actually be able to take it the full way after this as well and turn these cells into first embryos and then actual born baby mammoths. In my view, from doing journalistic research on this, I think the genetic technology is not the main problem when it comes to recreating the mammoth. It is actually having these baby mammoths born. No one wants to put 200 female elephants through the process of carrying these babies. It might miscarriage, it might kill the baby, it might kill the mother. There are huge ethical concerns in something like that. I wouldn't say go to a project like that. The researcher who tries to do mammoths, he also has this idea of developing an artificial womb to have the baby mammoths develop completely outside of the body. And this is something where it's quite intense research going into this area right now. This is, I think, the great unknown when it comes to the idea of recreating mammoths. We still have no idea how difficult it is to create an artificial womb. It seems to be very difficult. There might come a breakthrough, but there also might not.